Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good. So, in a few moments, we will begin the portion of the Spring 2022 Commencement Ceremony at Florida Atlantic University. As we prepare to welcome our graduates, we would like to emphasize how much we all want to make this important occasion an orderly ceremony and to ensure that all graduates receive the recognition they have earned. To that end, would you please now silence all cell phones and electronic devices that could mar the dignity of the ceremony for our graduates. Air horns and other noisemakers may call attention to a particular individual, but at the expense of disturbing the ceremony for all others, denying the graduates and their families the honor of hearing their names called. Please refrain from using such devices. We ask you also to please remain seated during the entire ceremony through to the recessional, so that every student who crosses the stage today receives the respect of our attention. The ceremony will begin with the procession of the graduates, faculty, and platform party. Following the presentation of colors, national anthem, and speaker remarks, the awarding of degrees will begin with the baccalaureate recipients. The ceremony will continue with the recessional. A professional photographer will take each student's picture as the student crosses the platform and at 2 other points off stage. The first marshal requires that we keep all aisles clear, so we must ask that you not leave your seats to take individual pictures. We're also required by Florida law to advise you to take note of the nearest fire exit where you should proceed in the event of an emergency. I just heard a cell phone. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. Now, to honor the graduating class of Spring 2022, please rise for the processional.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the University Marshal, Dr. Kimberly Dunn.
Good morning, College of Business. Are you ready to graduate? On behalf of the entire faculty of Florida Atlantic University, welcome to the Spring 2022 Commencement Ceremony. Ms. Monica Benavides-Hidalgo, mezzo-soprano, and the FAU Brass Ensemble of the Dorothy F. Schmidt College of Arts and Letters, Department of Music, will perform our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner, with Dr. Kyle Prescott, Director of Bands, conducting. Please rise for the presentation of colors by the FAU Army ROTC Color Guard.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Florida Atlantic University's President, John Kelly.
Dr. Dunn, members of the faculty, special guests, family members, friends of the class of 2022, I extend to you a great pleasure to welcome you to Florida Atlantic University's 132nd commencement ceremony. And before I proceed, please join me in giving another round of applause to the FAU Army ROTC Color Guard for the presentation of colors. And I'd also like to thank our wonderful musicians from the Dorothy F. Schmidt College of Arts and Letters for their wonderful performance. I want to acknowledge some special guests joining me this morning on stage. Student Government President Maxwell Simonson. I also want to recognize the dedicated educators who have guided us to this day, the graduates toward their success. Please give a warm round of applause to the FAU faculty. Before I move on, I'd like to take a moment to recognize Dr. Brett Danilovich, who has served as FAU's Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs for the past 4 years. This summer, Dr. Danilovich will become the President of Radford University in Virginia. When he arrived at Florida Atlantic University, he brought with him a strong commitment to excellence. As a result, Florida Atlantic University has gained national attention for its dedication to student success, including becoming ranked as a top public university by U.S. News and World Report and in the top 40 nationwide for social mobility. Radford is indeed fortunate to be gaining such an outstanding leader, and I know I speak for everyone here when I say that it has been an absolute pleasure working with you, Brett. We appreciate your extraordinary service to FAU, and we look forward to seeing you thrive in your new role. Provost Danilovich. Graduates, it is indeed wonderful to see all of you here today. I know it has been a trying couple of years, but the determination that you have shown throughout the pandemic is something truly special and to be admired. And today we gather to celebrate that most anticipated event of your college career, your graduation. A few years ago, we started a tradition of giving the graduates the opportunity to take a selfie from their seats, with me contributing a photobomb in the background. This was actually inspired by NASA astronaut and FAU engineering alumnus Steve Swanson, who posted the world's first Instagram selfie from outer space. So how about it, Als? Do you want to continue a FAU selfie tradition right now? Okay, take out that phone which you were supposed to have turned off. Turn it on, turn around toward the stage, and I'm going to contribute a photobomb for you in the background. Got it? Okay, that was great. Thank you for indulging me on that love of doing those things. Be sure to use the hashtag FAUgrad and add an FAU GIF sticker on your selfie or Instagram and put it on Snapchat or social media. You can find those by searching Florida Atlantic. If you're on Twitter, you know, when I came here, I had not tweeted before, but I've learned to tweet and retweet. So you can send your selfies to me, and I will retweet them at FAU President. And don't forget to use the hashtag FAUgrad. Now, if you would, let's please put our phones away for the rest of the ceremony, and don't forget to turn them off. We need the rest of it to be cell phone free so we can honor each of you appropriately today. I want to take a moment to say a special word of welcome to all the family and friends in the audience, as well as those who are watching this ceremony via the web. I know how proud you are of our graduates, and I want to thank you for the love and the support you've produced and provided to them on this incredible academic journey. Graduates, please join me in a round of applause for your family and friends who are with you today. Many members of this class chose to participate in the senior class gift tradition by donating $20.22, an amount that matches the graduation year 2022, to support current and future ALs. To signify that connection, graduates who donated are wearing special red and blue cords. Since the program's inception in 2014, more than 8,000 ALs have contributed more than $185,000 toward the Senior Scholarship Fund. Congratulations to all of you. Today, 1/3 of our graduating class is doing something that no one in their family has ever done before. They're earning a college degree. I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to these first-generation graduates. I am personally so very proud of you. I know this is the first of many future successes for you. Will all of our first-generation students please stand for a well-deserved round of applause from this audience? I'd also like to acknowledge another very special group of graduates, the men and women who serve our country in the armed forces. For the past 11 years, FAU has been recognized as a military-friendly university, which is something we're very proud of, especially since the ground underneath us was an Army Air Force base during World War II. If you would, if any of the graduates who are now serving in the military or who are veterans, please stand so that we can thank you for your service to this country and your academic achievements. I also want to recognize our student athletes who contribute so much to the life of the FAU community. Your dedication to excellence on the playing field as well as in the classroom has prepared you to win in all aspects of life. I will mention that our women's volleyball team beat Stanford University yesterday, so go Owls. I want to congratulate our athletes on your many victories. Will all student athletes who are taking part in this ceremony please stand for one last round of applause from your FAU fans. Student athletes. We're also proud of the education opportunities that FAU affords to students of all ages. Our spring graduates range in age from 17 years old to 76 years old. 79 are over the age of 50, 17 are over 60, and 2 are over 70. What wonderful role models they are for our future generations. Will all of our senior scholars who are graduating today please stand so we can show how much we admire you. Many FAU employees are also students who are working toward their degrees while simultaneously earning a living, caring for the students, and caring for their families. If any FAU employees are in this ceremony, I'd like to invite you to stand now so that your families, your coworkers, and everyone here can recognize you for your dual role, graduating and serving this university as a staff and faculty member. Graduates, as you may know, throughout 21 to 22, this academic year, we've been celebrating Florida Atlantic University's 60th anniversary. During this time, we've made some incredible strides. We expanded academic programming, including Florida's first Master of Science degree in Artificial Intelligence. We received the nation's Higher Education Excellence in Diversity Award. We opened the Schmidt Family Complex for academic and athletic excellence. We increased our sponsored research program awards from our expenditures from 2021. Additionally, this is expected to be the best fundraising year in the university's history, and thanks to the many generous donors who've supported now with scholarships, research, and other programs. As the academic year is now drawing to a close, as we move forward from this milestone, we're reminded of FAU's extraordinary history, and we took a special look at the future of untold opportunities and advancements that will come in the decades ahead. When the university was established in 1961, the founders envisioned it as a place of diversity, opportunity, and innovation to pave the way. During his keynote address at the dedication ceremony in 1964, then President Lyndon B. Johnson was keen to observe that our school reflected the new future for education in America based on 3 criteria: full equity in educational opportunity, new learning ways to meet new demands, and new methods necessary to teach many more. Today, we are fulfilling those expectations as we become one of the nation's fastest progressing public research universities. We are breaking down barriers and lowering the cost of entering college and participating in the college experience. We're eliminating equity gaps in student achievement, and we're increasing graduation rates at an unprecedented pace. How wonderful is it that you, the class of 22, has been a key part of this extraordinary momentum. The culmination of your accomplishments here today carries FAU's longstanding traditions to the modern times. You are the successors of the founders' great vision. No matter what path you choose next, I have no doubt that you will flourish in your endeavors. You've proved that you have the intelligence and the resilience to become one of the most educated groups of people in the world during the most challenging times in our recent history. I ask that you honor this triumph as it has prepared you to thrive amidst adversity and persist through any obstacle. Realize that the success is not confined to the milestones of your achievement upon graduation, but is something you can carry with you and day in and day out as a state of mind for the rest of your life. This will also allow you to create your own standards for success, measured by your abilities and your integrity. As you do, new doors will constantly open for you and fresh opportunities will arise. The world will continue to change and it will call on you to continue to innovate. Be the one who's ready to answer, and be confident that what you learned here at Florida Atlantic University has prepared you to create a positive and lasting change, not only in your family, but in those that come in contact with you. Use the skills that you've gained to improve life as we know it and to connect us better as human beings. The talent you now possess makes you uniquely capable of doing so. And as you forge ahead, hold true to the values that have made you so successful as you grew as an owl. The legacy that you create will serve as an inspiration for future generations. They'll look to you now as examples of determination, strength, and ingenuity. And with unbridled ambition, you will soar. Congratulations, class of 2022. We are so very, very proud of you. It is now my pleasure to introduce a very special guest, Mr. Stephen Schmidt, the chair of the FAU Foundation Board of Directors. Mr. Schmidt joined Office Depot in 2007 as the president of the North American Business Solutions Division and retired in 2016 as the president of Office Depot International, one of the largest jobs in America. Previously, he was president and CEO for AC Nielsen, a global market research and information company. He also spent 18 years at Procter & Gamble and Pepsi Company and 8 years at Pillsbury. As the chair of FAU's foundation board, Mr. Schmidt constantly volunteers his time to help further the role of philanthropy at FAU and increase opportunities for our promising young people in programs. He works continuously to raise scholarships for your success. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Steve Schmidt.
Good morning. It's great to be here with you. It really is. And as a Purdue graduate from the School of Business a few years ago, I can relate to what you're going through here today. And it's an absolute honor for me to be here as chairman of the foundation. I don't know how many of you know this, but within the operations of a university, you have the Board of Trustees, which is the operating unit of the board that kind of runs the university. And then you have the foundation. And every university has a foundation. And our job is to raise funds, and we raise funds for scholarships. We raise funds for buildings. We manage an endowment here at FAU of over $300 million, and it's a critical role and one that we would ask all of you to remember after you leave this lovely university, that FAU gave you so much, and always think about what you may be able to give back to this university as you go on to your careers. One of the joys I had in business in my 40-plus years of corporate life was I learned a lot, and I made a ton of mistakes, but I learned a lot. And since I've retired, I've done a couple things. I've got a book ready, I'm trying to work on it, and I've identified 82 chapters. And these 82 chapters are basically things that I learned that I can have the opportunity to share with others. And this morning, I thought it'd be appropriate to share a few of those, and I only have a very short time to be here. Because one of the other mottos you have when you give a speech, and I'm going to say this, is any talk you ever do, try to be brief, be bright, and be gone. And it's important, because otherwise you guys are falling asleep and your minds start wandering and you do other things. So, but I want to share a few of those with you, because I think as graduates and to the parents that are here today, I have 3 daughters. All 3 graduated from university, and I've had the opportunity to sit here on 3 different occasions and watch them graduate. And it's something that you should all be very, very proud of. And I hope a few of these messages help you do that. The first message I'd give to you is that when you go to the pearly gates, and you're being judged. The one thing I've learned in life is that you will not be judged on what you do. You will be judged on the impact you have on others. The greatest success I had in business was when I had the impact on others, the ability to train, develop, grow. I'd have people coming up to me and thanking me so much for turning businesses around or doing whatever we did to make them successful. And I would ask as you go forward in your life to think about what impact you can have on others. And don't forget that. It's important that you're successful, but the impact you have on others is what makes this country great, and it's what will give you the greatest success and the greatest feeling you can ever have. One of the issues we have in this country, in my opinion, is accountability. And I believe in accountability on the corporate side, and the business side, in life, and anything you do. And every time you think about accountability, you got to remember two things. You have personal accountability, because anything you do is reflecting on you, but you then have corporate accountability. Think about several corporations. Arthur Andersen was brought down by a few individuals. Enron was brought down by only a few individuals. So the behavior you have in any business or any company not will only reflect on you, but it will reflect on the enterprise. And need to understand how that impact can be and make sure you don't do anything. The other thing I did around accountability, and HR didn't like this, my human resource department, but any project we ever had, I always wanted to have someone that was accountable. So I used the term, I wanted one throat to choke. Now, HR didn't like that, and so they asked me to say one back to pat was the gentler way to put it. But seriously, in anything that you do in life, make sure you understand who's accountable and hold those individuals accountable to do whatever you've got to do. And the other thing I'm going to share with you around accountability is this. When you're asked to do something, do it. If you fail, you don't make excuses. The only reasonable answer is when you don't and you are not successful, the only answer is the following. I was not successful. Here's what I learned during the process, and here's what I'll do different next time to make sure that I am successful. That's important, very important, and it can change the culture of a company. It can change the way you think. It's around accountability and being accountable for what you say you're going to do and not making excuses. Next, life is too short to be down. Smile. People hate being around people that are down. I don't like being, there we go, yeah. When I ran the A.C. Nielsen Company and at Office Depot, I always had 1,000 issues. John Kelly has 1,000 issues here as president. And I'd walk out of a meeting and there were lawsuits going on and all kinds of things. And I'd walk out of the office and someone would say to me, how you doing? My only one answer, great. I'm doing great. And the reason I say great, and there's several reasons. The funny side of it is 80% of people don't care when they ask you. 10% of the people hope you're not doing well, and the other 10% want your job. So you just kind of think about that as part of a process. But also by saying great, and you need to understand this, everything you do, everything you say in your life, people watch. And when you're running a business or you have whatever's going on in your life, people are watching what you're doing. They're watching how you're walking. They're watching your mannerisms. They're watching what you say. And so you need to be very conscious of that. And understand the impact you can have on an organization. So great, I'm doing great, I smile, I'm happy, I'm upbeat. But by the way, you gotta be, come on. Hey, life's too short to be down, as I said. So smile, be happy, and life is good. One of the other things I did, I changed the culture of a company one time, because I used the term, be part of the solution, not part of the problem. One of the things we have in our life today is we have an awful lot of people that like to complain, argue, without having the facts. And so what I instituted was the following thing. No one could come see me in my office. No one could come talk to me if they were going to complain unless they first of all thought about how they would solve the problem. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem. And so what happens is when I ask you, if you understand that you can't come see me without understanding that you got a complaint, but you also have thought about the answer, is what's it force you to do? It forces you to think, and second of all, it forces you to talk to your colleagues, and it forces you to be part of the solution. so that together we can do it. So I didn't care how crazy the idea was, but at least people are being part of the solution and not part of the problem. And it really can change the way you think about a business or company that you're asked. My 3 daughters asked me when I first took over my first job as running a company, "Dad, what do you do?" My first answer was, and I thought about it. But over the years, you know, it really is kind of how I thought about running different businesses. But there were 5 things that you do when you run a business. And I kind of put it in this order. Is the first thing you do is you identify the strategy of the company. And you spend an enormous amount of time on the strategy before you do anything. The second thing you do is you identify the culture by which you want to run your corporation or business or whatever the small entity is, because cultures can change the way a company runs. The third thing is, I'm the head of sales. Bill Gates, they asked Bill Gates one time, "What do you do?" He said, "I'm the head of sales." You are nothing without your customers. In anything you do, it's about revenue. It's about generating revenue, and you are nothing without your customers. And you need to get every function in your business or company focused on your customers. The fourth thing, I was the head of HR. People, 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 people. You are nothing without having great people around you. When I had great people around me, it made my life so easy. But you've got to focus on that. In fact, GE, Jack Welch was famous at GE. He would spend Saturday morning with his head of HR at his house every Saturday morning for 3 to 4 hours talking about people. What are we going to do? Who are we going to promote? Who are we going to replace? Where do we have to add? And then the last thing you do is you remove the barriers that are preventing your organization from being successful. And this is a critical role of any leader. In any business or anywhere, there's infrastructure, there's politics, there's things that people do that cause a tremendous amount of waste and prevent your organization from being successful. So think about the things that you can eliminate to help your people be more successful. And if you do those 5 things at the end of the day and you do them well, you can be pretty successful at whatever you try to do. The next quick chapter that I talk about, and I coined this when I ran the Nielsen company, is I coined the phrase at that time, which our clients love, is data without action is overhead. And then when I went on to other industries, what I came up with was anything you do that doesn't take action, stop it. And I found, I'm going to tell you, I took tens of millions of dollars of cost out of companies just by stop doing things that we weren't using. And you'd go to people and say, "Why are you doing that?" "Well, we've been doing it that way for 15 years. "Well, who's using that report? Who's using that, whatever you do?" And they, "I don't know." And you'd find out that it was just a bunch of work that no one was using. And so productivity, productivity, productivity. Make everything you do more efficient. We have a way in companies of creating all this bureaucracy, but efficiency, efficiency, and make productivity part of your life, and life can be good. A piece of advice to all of you, and I early in my career didn't do this. I'm going to date myself when I use the term Rolodex, but as you know, the adults will know this. But it's about making contacts and keeping those contacts and working hard at maintaining those contacts throughout your entire life. When you're in a company or you're in a business, don't burn bridges. You never know who the person is that you just pissed off who may be your boss in the next company you go to work for. You may also not understand that when you leave in this world, you need to rely on those people you know. And you need those contacts, and you need to pick up the phone and make contact. And so work very hard, your university here, with your professors. When you go to work, whoever your key people are, spend a lot of time making contact, and you will find out that it will add to your quality of life and the way that you run your business. The last thing I'll share with you is, as you think about any business, I really kind of organize my thoughts this way: strategy, structure, process. Strategy, structure, process. Think about a strategy of a company, a business, whatever you do. Then figure out the structure that you want to run that company by. And then what are the processes by which you're going to run your organization? And processes, folks, are the most boring thing in the world, but without them nailed down and written down, you will fail. Because processes are the things that allow you to have an HR department, an IT department, a finance department, a supply chain department, et cetera, and how they run within that function. But the most critical elements are the processes that run across the organization, that link in every single aspect of your business in terms of how you're going to run and make decisions across your company or business to be successful. So there's a really quick 8 chapters. I've got another 82 I could share with you. And I do. I tell you, I also ought to mention I'm a Sigma Chi. I don't know if there's any Sigma Chi's graduating here, but yeah, all right, good. But I've had the opportunity to spend a lot of time with Sigma Chi and the graduates and other universities at Purdue, and I've had a chance to spend 2 hours around a fireside chat, and God, there's nothing more rewarding than being able to do that and share thoughts and ideas and share the things you've learned over a long career. So on behalf of myself, the foundation, everyone here at FAU, to all of you, thank you so much for being here. Congratulations on the incredible effort it took you to get here, and I hope I lived up to my be brief, be bright, be gone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Schmidt, for that great set of words of wisdom, and I think those will all be archived, so if any of you want to come to the website, you'll be able to find the speech. Now we come to the part of the program where we confer your degrees. Dr. Brett Danilovich, the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, will direct the ceremony for the presentation of degrees. Dr. Danilovich.
Thank you, President Kelly. As Provost and Chief Academic Officer, I offer my sincere congratulations to each of you graduating today. The faculty and I are not only proud of your achievements, but we're also proud of your commitment to completing this journey in spite of the personal challenges that you have faced amid a global pandemic. We will now proceed with the presentation of baccalaureate degrees. I present the College of Business. Will Dean Daniel Gropper please stand? Now, will the candidates for undergraduate degrees in the College of Business please stand? President Kelly, these candidates, having completed all requirements for their baccalaureate degrees, are recommended for those degrees by the dean and the faculty of their college.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the baccalaureate degree for which you have been recommended with all of the honors, rights, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations, new graduates.
Will all the graduates please be seated so we may continue with the ceremony? The candidates for baccalaureate degrees will now be escorted to the platform by the college undergraduate marshals so they may receive individual recognition of their achievements. I request that our guests here today please remain seated throughout the awarding of the degrees so that the last graduate to cross the stage may receive the same recognition as the first. Thank you.
College of Business bachelor's degrees led by Dr. Ming-Shan Lee. Erica Velasquez. Suban Mohammed. Wesley Ryberg. Denzel Tennant. Samantha Rodriguez. Sophia Romagosa, cum laude. John Amaya. Macy Barrett. Caitlin Brito, cum laude. Caitlin Ryan. Alex Marrero. Maria Masso Garavito. Valerie Tenemes, summa cum laude. Valeria Garces, magna cum laude. Ane Gomez Reyes, summa cum laude. Joy Schultz. Bruna Abreu. Priscilla Orujo. Giselle Jeffers. Heather Vega. Tanner Friend. Mariana Kodra. Angelina Ennis. Katie Mathis, magna cum laude. Prema Dayal, summa cum laude. Jean-Pierre Blanco. Jacobo Pugner. Mario Mencia Bueso. Delaney Brock, magna cum laude. Courtney Gescher. Daniel Hammer. Ariana Bukovic, cum laude. Paul Palmiotto, magna cum laude. Frank Finney. Tyler Gunner, summa cum laude. Arthur Clos Fanfal-Ribas, magna cum laude. Matthew Moriarty. Corey Edgeworth. Samuel Jasser, cum laude. Kyle Frayne. Jordan Hughes. Alexis Agro, magna cum laude. Abigail Chandler. Kensley Scher-Enfant. Mason Cawthon. Marco Caceres. Sandra Velez. Christopher Jet Gillum. Garrett Lewin. Antonio Valabriga. Christopher Beltran. Michael Gaines, Jr. Michael Jean Just. Christopher Witherspoon. Cameron Latham. Manuel Metzger. Carson Van Beek. Nicholas Brickman. Stuart Orlando. Catherine Painter. Florence Hipple. Molly Wang Srisunatom, cum laude. Paul Schwartz, summa cum laude. Brittany Way. Ralph Cafino, cum laude. Dylan Armenteros. Adam Lewis, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Martins. Cynthia Hernandez. Donata Plaku, cum laude. Haley Zaire. Luis Fonseca. Vantuan Elliott, cum laude. Catherine Medea. Parker Lawrence. Rachel Hermiston. Jorge Rodriguez. Naila Cunningham. Sarah Martin, magna cum laude. Jack Shapiro. Brandon Turner. Adriana D'Amato Barreto, cum laude. Annie Henao Nunes. Samantha Huddleston, magna cum laude. Zachary Goodman. Samia Black. Jennifer Karwicki. Harrison Haritanian. Wyatt Dias. Taylor Candeletti. Jordan Lohman. Preston Scott, cum laude. Haley Dagnan. Letitia Watkins. Armani Cooper. Colin Shuffler. Bryn Wiegand. Evan Mallon. Kada Marshall. Larichima Rijwi. Chase Hartley. Brooke Champagne. Joshua Alexandru. Bowman Turner, magna cum laude. Margarita Pleskovich, magna cum laude. Trinity Towin, magna cum laude. Sorry, that's okay. Kara Simpson. Camila Ervas. Gianna Giacalonte. Roberto Thamlusima. Catherine Castano. Gianna Smith da Silva, cum laude. Abdul Baiga, cum laude. Alessandro Nigri. Keely Escalante. Ronald Danator. Sean Kahn. Serenity Williams. Shelby Sater, cum laude. Jason Tidball. Paisley Fallon. John Deckhoff. Helena Rapatoni, magna cum laude. Kai Holmberg. Jack Sheely. Marco Greasy. Brendan Chisholm. Shane McCormick. Diana Gonzalez. Alex Alexander, cum laude. Christopher Searmeyer. Johnny Gaines. Ayanasha Walker. Jordan Jeffrey. Morgan Doxey. Cameron Bissett. Taylor Krugman. Kelsey Germain. Alexis Rivero. L. Goldenbaum. Manuel Alvarez Milano. Eric Da Silva. Hunter Karen, summa cum laude. Duncan Barbas, magna cum laude. Peyton Salzgeber. Dean Vu. Ryan Burgess. Emily Sullivan. Anthony Cuomo.
Sorry. Slow down? No, you're good. You're doing great.
Patrick McAndrew. Max Nogel. Corey Bayer. Catherine Marks, cum laude. Ayman Mozavagafi. Catherine Valencia, cum laude. Sarah Churla, magna cum laude. Danielle Molin, cum laude. Sylvia Morera. Anastasia Pali, magna cum laude. Yoab Fenlon. Ruben Jacontin. Kareem Creightoney. Tanisha Robain. Gidna Dummerless. Angela Abraham, magna cum laude. Tiffany Clark. Christopher Rosero. Kiara Villarreal. Tashoya White. Ryanna Hume. Austin Adler. Michael Bauso, cum laude. Jonah Fox. Andrew Pennell. Tyler Broadbent. Ali Sadiq. Kevin Munoz, magna cum laude. Terry Donaldson. Yamor Sachi. Gabriela Caruso. Jillian Buleja. Nozomi Edwards. Franco Garofalo, magna cum laude. Benjamin Ryder. Santa Castillo Reyes, cum laude. Brian Williams. Ayana Bagwantan, magna cum laude. Wesleyan Tassi. Daniela Vallejo. Daniela Borrejo. Katrina Sadis. Adriana Kova, cum laude. Karak Besklogu. Jacob Cohen. Abdameles de la Paz Guerrera, magna cum laude. Dong May, magna cum laude. Ryan Sherpukti. Giselle Malave. Elena Berdoon, magna cum laude. Derek Smith. Heather Walsh. Lara Poinciano Pereira, summa cum laude. Aaron Spiropoulos. Cameron Brody. Nicholas McIntyre. Eunice O'Hingan, cum laude. Andrea Calderon, summa cum laude. Araceli Carrera. Laura Rivero Perdomo. Logan Gibb, cum laude. Brett Kaplan. Matthew Hamorsky, magna cum laude. Alviz Puglisi, cum laude. Jocelyn Montejo Garcia. Renee Renard. Jackson Woods. Tamara Williams. Maria Proyos, magna cum laude. Alexa Anderson. Brian Garcia. Juan Mejia. Matthew Montana. Mohammed Hakim. Brianna Wong. Andrea Giordano, cum laude. Juliana Selka. Amber Teme. Sarah McFarlane. Christina Papagno. Pedro Costa. Kevin Bowie. Aureus Pastorin. John Luke Bellotti. Bruna Rollem. Abigail Paz, cum laude. Alexandra Kodakova, magna cum laude. Ashley Duku, magna cum laude. Yenny Morera Santana. Colette Leva. Michael Birch, magna cum laude. Denoise Orlis. Alma Corrado. Enoch Gerson Germain. Alicia Bryan, magna cum laude. Ana Perez, magna cum laude. Agustina Aguilar. Natalie Sabalos. Brian Alleman. Aura Torres. Alexa Selden. Armando Pintos, cum laude. Alexander Price. Brianna Trefethen. Kristen Wright, cum laude. Fadia Arcani, magna cum laude. Siobhan Tribble. Kadia Monkir. Gerardo Gonzalez, cum laude. Shayla Jean-Baptiste. Jessica Cherry. Miriam Joseph. Montserrat Gutierrez, magna cum laude. David Jarin. Monica Lewis. Christian Leckie. Lisette Amor. Keon Lewis. Rebecca Dorville, summa cum laude. Kayla James, cum laude. Heather Liberal. Kevin Duderval. Shaveli Calvo. Julie Brandon. Aland Shute. Marco Rodriguez. Eliza Benlulu. Azana Sanluzis Alen. Giordano Colombo. Ivana Angelikovic. Ashley Sedino. Samuel Rabinovitz, magna cum laude. Elaine Ducasse. Quentin Bernstein. Justina Oluwole. Nicole Fischera. Emily Einbinder. Scarly Avendano. Daniel Harris, magna cum laude. May Vien, cum laude. Haley Humphrey. Lindsay Ferrante. Keith Jones.
Want your water?
Nettie Kan, cum laude. Pamela Zavala, cum laude. Shaw Cole. Mazlanskovich Joseph. Isabel Swank, cum laude. Adriana Adriana Garcia Coelho, cum laude. Ashley Richardson. Roshana Beecham, magna cum laude. Ian Hossein. Irvena Desenor. David Baldock, cum laude. Sabil Ali. Zachary Gorluck, magna cum laude. Jason Brecklin. Joseph Candello. Zachary Orris, magna cum laude. Alexander Fox, magna cum laude. Taylor Rocklin. Nicole Alamo, magna cum laude. Brianna Jacobellis, summa cum laude. Maya Augustine. Steele Carlson, cum laude. Kinsey Luthringer. Todd Putnett. Victoria Hidalgo. Hannah Kleinhans. Raymond Boise, cum laude. Ethan Mercado, cum laude. Alvaro Fernandez Horta. Edgardo Obregon. Matthew Hayball, summa cum laude. Matthew Olsavsky. Did I say that? Oh, Michael Olsavsky. Christopher Murphy. Ishfaker Raymond. Boris Omana. Francisco Hernandez. Ashley Medolo. Michaela Berniato, cum laude. Abby Henderson. Luis Agueta Pudillo, cum laude. Sebastian Ovando Quiroga Santa Cruz. Jeffrey Bloom. Nicholas Whaling, summa cum laude. Isabella Walter, magna cum laude. Alberto Riccardi. Abigail Luquadano. Carly Collins. Sydney Kane. Noah Hampton, cum laude. Samantha Viscarcel. Nicholas Jimenez, cum laude. Ryan O'Sullivan. Tyler D'Amico. Serena Soplop, cum laude. Andrew Quintus, magna cum laude. Justin Samlal. Austin Navas. Robert Baranski. Stephen Sagnandin. Philippe Pena. Dawson Voitkovich. Garcendi Sanfleur. Evan Randell. Dhruv Dubé. Olga Selnikova, summa cum laude. Dylan Coletto. Brandon Feinstein. Leslie Nguyen. Cadian Gordon. Emily Lippman, magna cum laude. Charles Clark. Alan Virtue. Brianna Jensen. Daniel Temprano. Reza Rahman, cum laude. Hasiner Rahman. Tania Martin. Kayla Webster, cum laude. Noah Virgil. John Troya. Andy Smith. Lisbeth Harrow, cum laude. Charles Zaccardi. Tricio Ricchetti, magna cum laude. Austin Hill. Orain Wright. Angelina LeConte. Karina Masso. Christy Ivy. Kevin Newton. Trey Lewis. Jonathan Owens. Marina Leonetti, cum laude. Nellie Polanco. Hayden Wurzman. Kayla Hugenboom. Clara Marie Laura. Bryce Blecker. Joshua Mano. Amanda Myers. Carson Mortellero. Jericho Cooey. Mariano Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Eduardo Santana. Daniel Maldonado. Dea Sutton. Sam Vasile. Marcus Nunez. Tyler Fabian. Justin Bird. Miguel Alvarado. Natalie Bothil. Ephraim Zuniga. Madison Bly. Craig Hackabeal. Preston Edwards. Alexandra Korber, magna cum laude. Kennedy Kologi. Tiffany Lopez. Nicholas Redhead. Casey Sheehan. Mateo Maroulier. Cameron Marcatos. Christina Layton. Vincent Juga. Alec Rojas. Pauline Griffiths. Piero Bergman. Cindy Cricklow, cum laude. William Craven. Jordan Nito. Oscar Tristini. William Osborne. Will Odell. James Guarino, cum laude. Ross Scherler. Anthony Powell. Demi Del Rosario. Sean Macas, magna cum laude. Kevin Rodriguez, cum laude. Dallas Lehman. Alexis Lafferty. Valeria Tineo. Mercedes Rodriguez, cum laude. Jude Alerte. Brianna Magraj. Harriet Perez. Gabriela Quershaw, summa cum laude. Avital Eliav. Jamie Meyer. John Unger. Sean Cox. Christopher Spowell. Nicholas Laverde.
Thank you. These lights are hot.
I now address you for the first time as graduates of Florida Atlantic University. And even though the party's already begun, transfer the tassel to the left side of your cap and receive a standing ovation from the entire audience.
Congratulations, graduates, and especially to my home, the School of Accounting. This completes the conferral of degrees at the 132nd commencement of Florida Atlantic University. We would like to request that all of our guests remain in their seats until the platform party and all of the graduates have recessed from the auditorium. We also ask that you meet your graduates outside the building, as this building will be closed at the conclusion of this graduation. Thank you so much for your cooperation. And now, Ms. Monica Benavides Hidalgo and the FAU Brass Ensemble of the Dorothy F. Schmidt College of Arts and Letters will now lead us in singing the Florida Atlantic University alma mater. If you would like to follow along, but with all the excitement have forgotten the words, they will appear on the screens above the stage. Please rise.
With the Gulf Stream breezes blowing, the search for truth goes on.